Hello and welcome to Ask Me About K-Pop, the essential guide for recent converts and seasoned fans alike. My name is Shannon.
And I'm Angelica.
And welcome to the show. Welcome to December 2021. We made it.
Wow, I guess we did. Didn't realize the time was passing as it did, but here we are.
So as we prepare for our end of the year episodes and looking back at the year, we're doing a little spring cleaning of our inbox. And we have a bunch of voicemails. And sometimes we can fit a voicemail into an episode really well. And sometimes there's just not a place for it. So they sit, but they're perfect and should be heard and commented on.
Yes, we do listen to all of them as they come in, but they don't always make it onto the show.
Yeah, y'all don't hear them.
Exactly. And we love the moments when it's just a place to squeal, like you have nowhere else to turn with your feels, so you call us. Those are my favorite kind of messages, and we have a few of those. So we're kind of just going to kicking us off with a year in review. Let's take a look at the year in voicemails.
Yeah, so we have voicemails going all the way back to January. So we're going to go on a time machine ride and relive the year through voicemails. And this first one is actually about 2021 predictions. So very excited to hear that. All right, let's hear from Eliana about 2021 predictions from January.
Hi, Shannon and Angelica. My name is Eliana, and I'm a little bit nervous doing this, but we're gonna continue. Okay, so you guys asked for predictions for 2021, and my prediction is that Shannon will end up standing Stray Kids because she talks about Chan a lot, and the whole reason I got into Stray Kids was because of Chan. So YouTube recommended me a meme video of one of his V-Lives, and so I watched it, and I was like, wow, he's adorable and cute, and his accent's really nice. But then I was like, I don't like noise music. I'm not going to stand Stray Kids. But then he kept popping up all over YouTube, and I was like, well, I'm going to try and stand Stray Kids. So I did. They're my favorite group now. Yep. So I know you guys don't like noise music either. So, Hi, Shannon and Angelica. This is Eliana. I accidentally hung up. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, you guys also don't like noise music? I do now, but I know that you guys don't really like noise music. So, I have a list of Stray Kids songs that you guys might like. They're slightly they're less noisy, and so I think you'll like them. So they are Wow, My Universe, Mixtape on Track, Awkward Silence, Get Cool, Blueprint, Another Day, Sunshine, You Can Stay, and if you're ready for a slightly more noisy one, it's really not that bad. It's a spectacular song. My Pace. Okay. I hope both of these messages make sense. Yeah, okay. Thanks for making the podcast. You guys are really cool. Yeah, so thank you, and I hope you guys have a good day.
Yay, thank you, Eliana.
So cute.
That was a great message.
That was a really adorable message. Unfortunately, this prediction did not come true.
I'm sorry. I'm no closer to being a stay than I was last year.
But her reasoning was solid. You do talk about Chan a lot, and he does pop up on YouTube and TikTok often.
He's great.
I could totally see that as an entryway. I wrote down all the tracks that you just recommended, so we will make a playlist.
A playlist will be made. This is exactly how I got to Mom Bebe. I just needed a playlist.
Yep.
So we'll give it a shot. I can say I do already have Awkward Silence on my phone. I love that song.
There you go.
So I already got one checked off. So that's something.
One step closer.
But I sincerely appreciate the playlist. I hope everyone else was taking notes, or maybe we can just make it and put it on the pod
we
Spotify.
can share it. No problem.
But love that. Thank you, Eliana. And hopefully maybe next year, maybe 2022 is my stay year. I don't know.
Maybe we'll revisit this prediction. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. All right, what's our next voicemail?
Our next one comes from our dear friend Taylor, all the way back in February. We're taking us back to the SHINee comeback, best part of the year.
Hello, Shannon and Angelica. It's Taylor, your dear friend you met in the bathroom line at Super M. I know I'm late, missed the boat, as I'm currently listening to your Don't Call Me Comeback special episode. But my feelings were so strong as I was listening, I had to get in on this and leave you guys a voicemail. So I set an alarm for 3 a.m. Texas time to wake up and watch this music video as soon as it debuted. I was not expecting such a hip-hop, bass-heavy track, but I love it. SHINee can do no wrong. SHINee can do whatever they want because they're SHINee. End of story. I cannot wait for your inevitable, I'm hoping, Stage Outfits Patreon episode. We must watch every stage, and we're going to every SHINee show they will ever do in the future ever. And we're still going to Korea Times Music Festival and bringing a charcuterie tray, and I can't wait. Thank you for your amazing SHINee content. I love you guys, and I love SHINee. I feel so grateful to have you as my long-distance K-pop friends, and thank you for all you do for Showls around the world. I love you guys so much. Bye.
No, why would you say that? Oh my God, Taylor, a fucking soul punch right at the end.
Well, we do always say that our favorite comments are from listeners who say that they became Showls because of us, because that's truly the Lord's work.
Yeah. But Taylor, we were fist pumping through your whole voicemail because obviously we agreed with everything that you said, and we miss you, and we can't wait for the world to come back so that we can have
so
our
we can
charcuterie tray at Korea Times that
at
we're
the Hollywood
owed.
Bowl. It's years overdue. But also, I hope you enjoyed that stage outfit spotlight because
we did do
we
it.
did do that. And I'm so glad you were just like, you're our people. You knew we were gonna have to, and we did.
But I love this. I love going back because I still forget, because this year has been endless and too short at the same time, that like we had SHINee in February. That happened.
We had SHINee twice.
Yeah, I know.
We had SHINee twice, and Timmy and Key. This was such
what a year.
A wonderful year. It's gonna be really hard to do the rest of the episodes for this month. So let's that's a problem for future us. But right now we're all the way back in February still, so we have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Our next message is also about the SHINee comeback, and this is a 2-part message from Marissa.
All right, here we go.
Hi, Shannon and Angelica. This is Marissa. I'm not sure if you guys are still ready to talk about or still interested in thoughts about the most recent SHINee comeback, but I thought I'd offer mine just in case that was going to be in the air still. I am kind of a late entry into K-pop. I got into K-pop in late 2018, so this is my first full SHINee comeback. And I definitely am kind of one of the people who's oh, this is very just fourth gen SME in a way that was bumming me out, and I couldn't figure out why. And I think part of what you guys have primed me for is talking about SHINee as a group that kind of pushes the genre, the industry forward to a new level. I think I had kind of this idea of oh, here come these second gen kings to school these children, and this title track just isn't that, I guess, to me. I don't know. I'm not as schooled as in music production. I'm not as sensitive to that kind of thing as you guys are, but I just was sort of, I think, waiting for SHINee to come and really be just set us off to the next foot of this trend, and it kind of feels like they're on the back foot, if that makes sense. And it's a thing that I think A-Pink does really well, is bring these kind of fourth gen-y elements in a different package that just feels a little more adult and a little more, not interesting necessarily, but anyway. And I wonder also if part of my kind of over itness is because the industry is so saturated and because SM is such an influential force in the industry. Like, I wonder how I would have felt in the like ring ding dong G, sorry era if like towards the end of that trend I also would have been kind of over it. But yeah, it just feels like everyone has kind of been doing stuff in this vein, and I was really looking forward to SHINee kind of like bringing something a little bit different, which I mean they are in terms of like the styling, but just like the sound of the song to me is very like of the moment in a way that feels like conforming to the trend rather than pushing it forward. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Thanks again for taking us on like such a fun ride for this comeback. I'm not like the biggest fan of SHINee. I like their title tracks. I haven't dug into the discography like as deeply as other people, but as always, it's great to have you guys as my guide through all of this. Hi, I'm calling back because I talk too much because I'm a monster. But I just wanted to thank you again for like being such good captains on this journey of a new SHINee comeback. And yeah, I definitely enjoy a lot of the B-sides way, way, way more than the title track for a lot of the reasons that you guys talked about in your kind of deep dive breakdown of the album. I think like we are basically the same, close in age, and so like a lot of the references, like we share a lot of musical references. And I definitely agree with Angelica that like a BoA cover of Kiss Kiss and a SHINee cover of Kiss My Lips is like what we deserve as people. Like I would love for them to kind of like flip those two songs and like just have a ball and be delightful. Can you imagine SHINee with the little flick choreo that she does in the chorus? Okay, it's not important. Thanks again. And I hope you enjoyed this rambling. Bye, guys.
It is important.
Yeah.
That image actually right now, I didn't even think about it. Like I have thought about BoA and SHINee mixing Kiss Kiss and Kiss My Lips before so many times, but never in my mind did I picture SHINee doing the Kiss My Lips flicky choreo.
Yeah.
And I am obsessed with that image now. So
Yeah.
thank you. I very much enjoyed that rambling. Very, very much. And I think you made very valid points about the title track as well. Like it is very different from what SHINee usually does, but I also think that like it did kind of sound like a lot of what SM is putting out, and a lot of our criticisms of SM right now are the fact that they keep putting out the like same weird noisy style like structure of song. So I get it.
I totally get it, and I've had so much more time to like sit and think on Don't Call Me, and like yeah, I agree with a lot of the points that like it is that maybe it isn't like pushing that type of music forward anymore. I totally agree with that. And I think one of the only reasons that I stood by it is that it felt like there was enough shininess in a song that like normally I wouldn't give to them. But like the harmony in the chorus and like throughout, there's just like it has that SHINee sound that like kept me from running away screaming. But like
well, and I think because they talked a lot about this album being like an exploration of like they just wanted to do a bunch of different things that like were fun, and they'd never done this kind of song before. And I think it was more of just like SHINee doing the sound of the moment. And it sounds like SHINee because it's SHINee doing it. But as far as pushing the moment forward, I totally get the idea that it didn't. Because it like, they were like, we just came back. Let's do what everybody's doing right now.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Great points. Great voicemails. Love the monster energy. Perfect.
We're always here for ramblings. That is literally what the voicemail is for.
It is.
Speaking of which, our dear Mara is next.
Okay. From March.
Hi, this is Mara, and I hope this goes through. Oh my god, I'm paying international for this. But I have to because Jesus, Jackson Wang, just released his Leave Me Loving You, and I am obsessed. I can't get over this comeback. It's been 12 hours and I'm still like going through it. I keep watching the music video and I'm like, Jackson Wang, sir, just I would never, ever in my life tiptoe out in the morning. I just want you to know that. Oh, I'm going through it. I love Jackson so much. And I just want to say happy birthday to you and to me, even though March 28th will forever be your day. I don't even care. I don't want people wishing me happy birthday. No, it's your day, darling. You're doing great. Oh my God. Also, please check your DMs if you're listening, because I've sent you my CV several times. If you're just looking for someone, to do work at Team Wang, I can help. But yes, please check out his new music video and his new song, Leave Me Loving You. It's so, so good. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope this goes through. Anyway, love you. Bye.
Oh my God, Mara. I hope that this was not too painful for her to hear, because she and Jackson are broken up. Ex-boyfriend,
That's right.
Jackson.
Ex-husband.
Ex-husband, excuse me.
They went through a divorce.
So I hope this was not too painful to hear this.
I know
she
she still. I know she still holds deep affection for him, and I wonder if she'd still be interested in taking a job at Team Wang. I
Yeah.
feel
So
like that
Jackson,
would still
do
be
check
a
your
good-
DMs.
Yeah, she's a incredibly valued member of our team, and she'd be a great member of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely talked about that comeback when it came out, because it was phenomenal, and Jackson has since come out with even a follow-up to it, which was also good but very sad.
Yeah. That one was too sad.
That one was too
I only
sad.
watched it one time because it was too sad.
Yeah, it was too sad, and it was such a gut punch. It's called Drive You Home. And I own that song, but I don't listen to it as often as I listen to his other solos, because the music video was so sad that I always think of the music video when I hear it, and I kind of wish that I had never watched it.
Yeah, but even the song sounds so painful when he's like,
Yeah.
to drive you home.
Yeah, he's really like screaming. But he sounds great. You sound great, Jackson. You sound great.
You sound great. Check your DMs.
All right, we're going to skip ahead a couple months and take ourselves to June with Chelsea.
Oh my God, hi. My name is Chelsea. I don't normally do something like this, like calling into a podcast or anything, but I'm right now listening to the most recent episode where you're gushing about the EXO comeback, and I'm in the car, so I'm sorry about the noise, but I'm very emotional because when EXO came out, it was my first debut as a K-pop fan, and it was such a huge deal to me. I stayed up all night to watch them live for their first music show, and I just stayed up all night and cried. And then, to be honest, I kind of fell out of K-pop for a while, and I've recently started getting back into it. And just hearing you guys talk about EXO and talking about everything the way that they are now, and realizing how much I've missed is just really overwhelming. And I'm kind of freaking out, and I didn't know who else to tell. So thank you guys so much for making the podcast. It's really helped me get back into it and have some people that I feel like I can fangirl with for the first time in 5 years. Okay. I'm gonna keep driving and try not to crash now. Bye.
Oh my God, Chelsea, be careful.
Please be careful. I hope you pulled over and we're okay, I just needed to be overwhelmed for a moment, and now I'm gonna keep going. I feel you.
Man, the EXO feels lately have been. Today I stopped by a K-pop store, as one is wont to do, and there was these very cute EXO posters on the wall, and this puppy Chanyeol one, and I sent you a picture of it, and then next to it was Dio giving him a piggyback
No,
ride.
he's giving Dio
piggyback
that would be
ride.
really funny if it was the other way around.
But it was just so cute, and then we were just wah, EXO.
EXO. I was just thinking about EXO the other day, because every once in a while I think about them, and it always makes me sad.
Yeah.
It doesn't always make me sad. Sometimes it makes me very happy, and sometimes it makes me very angry.
Yeah.
EXO makes me feel a lot of things, and we're here for your EXO feels.
We are.
as well.
Yeah, that comeback was so overwhelming and it just like happened and I forgot about
I
it.
know, it was such a
Again,
flash in the pan.
until I was at the K-pop store today and it's a very new store in the mall. So they have like no I'm used to K-pop stores that have, like some old shit, like some dusty Wonder Girls albums on the shelf or something. But this place doesn't have anything that wasn't made in the last like year. It's only new albums. So they only had Don't Fight the Feeling. And I'd never seen physical copies of Don't Fight the Feeling and there's only 5 members on the cover. And I was like, I can't buy this.
No. Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
If there was a lay version, I would have bought it, but he's not even on it.
Boo. Boo.
But anyway, Chelsea, I'm really glad to be here for you. And I hope that your EXO feels past in that moment and that you're all right now. And that if you're in your EXO feels like us, we're here for you.
And just know, like, it is a journey. EXO is a roller coaster. So we're all in it together. All right, this same month, another comeback that was excellent and came out on my birthday. Julianne, talking about 2 p.m.
Hi, this is Julianne. I was calling to talk about, well, first of all, I was calling to talk about 2 p.m. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure you guys enjoyed it as well. And I was watching all the comeback show and it was just so great. I really enjoyed it. It was interesting how they did the whole like world ending thing, but I kind of liked about how they did that. And then, oh my goodness, it was that dance with just pulling up the shirt sleeves. Oh my goodness, that was great. And I had planned to talk so much more about 2 p.m., but then I ended up watching SM's Congress thing that they did, and I just want to hear your guys' thoughts about that because they dropped a lot of stuff. But the thing I am most interested in, I'm really excited to see all of the remastered videos because those are so hard to find, and I hate bad quality stuff. So it's going to be so nice to be able to go back and see all the old videos, but actually like better quality. And then the SM Classics thing where they're going to have orchestras and do K-pop songs. And I think it sounds like they're going to do like sheet music or something, for people who they're going to release sheet music for the K-pop songs for people who want to play that music. And, that was really cool. And then I'm not quite sure how I feel about this whole universe. Mainly because I was never, even though I'm fully in XOL, I never fully understood even EXO's universe. So having a whole SM universe where it's all unified means I have to learn about everybody else's universes too. And that's just too much information. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts about it. Okay, bye.
That was an incredible 2 p.m. comeback.
It was.
You heard all of our thoughts and feelings about that one. We had a lot. The remastered videos, we've also, I know you have
those
mentioned them.
Those have started coming out and they are great.
Phenomenal.
There's an
They're
SES
so great.
one up now. Like they're just so, and they got the Shinhwa naked, or not the nudie, but the only one, the one where they're like shirtless. That's been remastered now.
Oh,
it's also great.
Wow, I've never seen those abs in HD.
But the other things that I feel like people were most freaking out about after SM Congress was the announcement of NCT Hollywood, which we haven't heard a single thing about.
Yeah.
And like, I know I heard that it might be getting produced by Paramount, and I was trying to figure out if I knew anyone at Paramount because I need to get in. Yeah. If this show happens, like we have to go to a taping. Like, if NCT Hollywood is a thing, like I must get close to it. I need to know.
Of course,
I need to know.
We must
but like we haven't heard anything about that, so I don't know if they were like hoping that like COVID would have been more solved by now or something to get a whole TV show production going or what. I'm not sure. But that was one of the big things of SM Congress. And also just like more dumb espa lore and like a digital store and some kind of whole like digital
Oh
multiverse
yeah, the like, and it
virtual
was gonna be like a
whatever.
whole like complex and like hotel and stuff, and like there was gonna be all kinds of weird experiences. I remember with like virtual,
Yes, because
with the
they
virtual
have been,
idols.
yes,
But
yes.
that we have not heard anything about either.
No, I don't think
Um,
so.
yeah. I mean, the whole like Kwangya universe. Yeah, I know that since this voicemail's come in, we've definitely bitched about that or commented on it, I should say. Just in passing because yeah, it is a lot. And you're right, even the EXO, like part of the reason it took us so long to get into EXO was because of all of their complications, and it's one of the reasons we haven't gotten into NCT. And yeah, I don't know. I'm never really going to pay that much attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't think I will.
Yeah, and I feel like I've also just like learned over time to just like don't listen to anything that Lee Suman says.
Oh, he's full of
because-
shit.
Yeah.
He's full of shit.
Nothing he's ever said has like ever come to
Has-
fruition
yeah.
the way he said it.
And
ever.
like case in point, the fact that aespa is only 4 people and not an 8-member half digital group.
Right?
Like-
Remember everyone was so upset and worried. Like, no,
Yeah.
we can't have fake idols. That's so weird. Like, well, we don't.
Well, we don't. So
Oh boy.
amazing. Okay, so the following month, August, we're gonna hear again from Chelsea.
Hi. I don't know how frequently you check your voicemail box, but whatever. I called in like 2 months ago, because I was emotional over the EXO comeback. I like rambled something about how I had been a K-pop fan and then left and came back and I didn't have anybody to like fangirl with. Whatever. I am calling back to continue yelling because my little brother's girlfriend asked me about K-pop, and because of BTS, but of course because I'm an insidious life ruiner, I have also been like introducing her to other groups, and the next group that has caught her eye has been Monsta X, and I'm so excited. I have like a whole lesson plan to do a deep dive with her about them. And of course I told her about your podcast so that she can go and check it out. So I don't know, I just wanted to share because it's very exciting to me to have someone in real life for me to fangirl with again. All right. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.
Yay.
Yes.
Congrats, Chelsea. And I hope, and Chelsea's little brother's girlfriend, I hope you are also listening to this right now.
Yeah, and like I would love to hear from you, little brother's girlfriend, about your mom baby journey. Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I hope the deep dive went spectacularly.
I know we haven't done a
What a
Monsta
good
X deep
student
dive yet
you are,
ourselves.
Chelsea. Good
I
student
know.
of this podcast.
And, like,
we teach others.
I'm so proud of you for spreading the gospel and continuing the good work.
I love it. I love it.
All right. In the following month from September, we have Sammy.
Hi, Angelica and Shannon. My name is Sammy. I finally got through all your episodes, and it's AT's comeback time right now, so I'm kind of freaking out, and I'm pretty sure my fiance's tired of hearing me go on and on about K-pop. I'm just so excited for them. My little one, too, has been watching the comeback and the music videos with me, and she's excited, too. I know y'all are not super big into ATs. They are a bit young. I feel the same way. I'm a bit old as well, but I love their music and they're so talented. I'm just so excited, and I wanted somebody to share and squeal with because, like I said, my fiance, I'm pretty sure I'm driving him nuts at this point. But like I said, I got through your podcast. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm so excited.
Which AT's comeback would that have
I
been?
think it's Deja Vu because that came out on September 13th.
Okay, yeah, this is from September 16th, so it must be Deja Vu.
Okay, yes.
Okay, I feel you about that comeback in particular. That is the first ATEEZ comeback that has caught my eye, and I learned Taeyong's name because he had
Boom.
all these amazing crop tops. I watched so many Deja Vu stage. I think I watched every single stage and every version of the choreography that exists. It was fantastic. It was so good. And our dear friend Jenna also fell for ATEEZ. Oh, and she taught me the Woo Young.
Yes, I know
because
the
there's a
Woo
Woo
Young.
Young. Yeah, he's very hot.
He was on Amazing Saturday.
He's hot.
Yeah. Faces on those ATs.
Yes,
Some
very
real-
sharp
just
faces.
some faces.
Some real sharp faces.
But yeah, I remember I definitely like watched the MV in a stage or two, but I do remember the outfits being particularly like spectacular and skin bearing in creative and amazing ways.
Yes, I specifically remember showing you like GIF sets
Yes.
of Taeyong and his gorgeous crop tops because they were like bedazzled and they were so unique and like I've never seen tops like that on the stage before, and they were great. They were great. I kind of wanted to do a stage outfit spotlight just of him and his crop tops, but I never got around to it.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe I'll do that one day.
Maybe
just for
someday.
fun.
Just a mini one.
Yeah,
member.
a mini one. Just for him and his crop tops because they deserved to be celebrated.
Totally.
They deserved
I
a
wait,
moment
I
in
wanna
the
see
spotlight.
a picture. What is his name one more time?
It's Taeyong.
Taeyong.
Yang.
Taeyong.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the Big Bang. Okay, hold on. I'll just pull it up on my Tumblr. It'll be faster because I definitely posted it. And tags don't fail me now. What? No way. You son of a bitch. Okay, that's...
I don't see there being.
Wait a minute. Is Taeyong an SF9? Taeyong is an SF9. Oh, wow. My bad. So then I'm thinking of Teardrop.
Oh.
I'm not even thinking of Deja. But I did like Deja Vu. And Deja Vu is the only ATEEZ comeback that I have paid attention to. So that is still true. What am I thinking of? Oh, wait, that one. Okay, yes, I've seen so many of these. This one with the face. Oh my God, wait, what is his name? Oh no, I forgot it. I forgot my one ATEEZ name.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm disappointed and my tags are failing me now. Oh, I'm sad. Hold on. I think it
Sorry
does start
to
with
all
a T.
the ATEEZ for this
I am so
whole thing.
This is so embarrassing. Songhua. It's Songhua.
Songhua.
Songhua. Yes.
Songhua.
He was not wearing crop tops. Okay, so I was picturing the correct person. Taeyong is from SF9. Songhua is yes.
Oh my
Because he looks like a hot, mean girl, and I really thought he looked fantastic in all of these stages. That's one of his MV looks.
Okay.
And he just has a very, very sharp, like cat-like face. And he does really good facial expressions.
Was this the? Oh God, I'm just gonna keep saying things that are gonna make people scream
That's him
at
in
their
that screenshot.
at their radios. But was
At
this
their radios?
at their
Nobody's
radios.
listening to
Shit.
us on a radio.
I'm trying to think of
I got you.
there was some kind of boy comeback recently that I did not. That's not a voice that I know. Where there was a very hippie dance, and there was one of the boys was like moving his coat.
Yes, that's Woo Young, and that's
it's
in
this?
this Deja Vu. Yes, it
It's
is. Yes,
this.
it is.
Okay.
Because the choreo is like yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
This was a
okay.
very good comeback.
Yes.
A very
All
good
right.
comeback.
So it was absolutely worth all of the screaming, and I'm sorry to all of the husbands of the world that have to just have to
you
deal.
just have to deal with it, okay?
Okay.
You just have to deal with it. All right. This same month, we had Marissa call in.
Hello, this is Marissa. long time, I had just paused this week's podcast to call, which I've never done before. But you guys were talking about how you find it strange that there are sometimes like off English pronunciations from English speaking members in groups. And I think what's happening is something that Eric Nam has talked about a lot. He said like at the beginning of his career, like he was being directed to overpronounce words or pronounce English words in a more like Korean friendly way. So I think part of what is happening is that, yeah, producers are going for what sounds like English to Koreans rather than what English sounds like to English speakers. And I think that's probably what's coming up here a lot. I don't know. Maybe in some of the more senior groups, they have the ability to push back, but, you know, it seemed like Eric was very frustrated by it, so I don't know how much they're able to like kind of advocate for the quote unquote correct pronunciation. Okay. Talk to you soon. I'm going to go listen to the rest of the podcast and hope you didn't bring this up over the course of the rest of the podcast, which is probably why you shouldn't pause the podcast to call. But whatever. Thanks again for all that you do. Bye.
I don't think we did bring it up.
I don't think we did.
So I'm glad that you brought it up now because
it makes
is a
perfect
very
sense.
good point. And I haven't seen Eric Nam talk about this, but I have seen Wendy talk about pronouncing it red velvet instead of red velvet, and like having to like when she says red velvet, like Koreans don't recognize like the name or whatever.
Or like that very famous, I might have brought it up in that episode, but there's a famous clip of the Day Sixes on that one like English boy who we like got in a boy group once. There was like a British guy in one of the boy groups and he has a TV show or a radio show, and they were asking Day Six about their new song and he was like, it's called Dance Dance. And then Jay is like, no, it's Dance Dance. And then they ask one of the Korean members and he goes, Dance Dance. And then everybody laughs. Because everyone can say dance different ways.
Everyone says it differently. That is really funny.
But yeah, I feel like I've heard Jessie make jokes about that, like having to like pronounce things in a way that she thinks is stupid so that people will understand her. And like definitely like if you go to Korea and you walk into a Starbucks, if you say iced Americano, they will stare at you. But you have to say ice Americano, and now you can get it.
They got it.
Ice. It has four syllables.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense. So good point. You were right to pause and call.
And I'm glad you did. All right. In October, our dear Chelsea, she called again.
Hello, it's me again, Chelsea. I don't know if I actually said my name in either of my previous messages, but here I am again. I should really just put y'all on speed dial. Nothing to say except that my little brother's girlfriend, who I've been slowly dragging down into the pits of hell with me, we have announced that we are buying tickets for the Monsta X concert that's going to be in New York, New Jersey, whatever, in early next year. And I could not be more excited because the only other time I've seen a live K-pop act was when I saw Big Bang at the Prudential Center like 1,000 million years ago for my 16th birthday. So I'm really excited. And I just felt compelled to share because no one else cares. No one else cares. Anyway. Bye. I love you guys. Have a great day.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to have an update to the saga. That little brother's girlfriend continued being a mom baby, and now a concert is going to happen.
I know, and we're also going to this concert series, so we're very excited. This is fantastic.
It's so exciting. I bought my tickets in January of
Before
2020.
Shonu was in the army, and now it will be a Shonu-less show.
It will be Shonu-less. But
However,
I actually bought floor seats for the first time like ever. So it's very exciting. And I'm excited for Chelsea and for little brother's girlfriend. And if any of you Alex will be at the New York or New Jersey Monsta X show, y'all should have a meetup with Chelsea.
Yeah, and little brother's girlfriend.
And little brother's girlfriend.
who shall remain unnamed.
That's her name.
All right, last but not least, our most recent voicemail came just a couple weeks ago from our dear friend Tosh.
Hi, friends. Okay, first of all, I apologize in advance for the noise outside. They're doing construction. But I just came to say, I just saw that Kai's new album is coming out. Also, by the way, it's Tosh. Hi. But Kai's new album is coming out. It's going to be called Peaches. I don't know how we're going to survive this. I barely survived the last one. And now he's like, Kai, you just came back already. You're like just coming back, but you need to go sit down already. He needs to go sit down because nothing is going to be able to prepare me for what is to come. I just know it. I will leave another voicemail once it's come out and I've listened to it to keep you updated. But I just wanted to say I'm already going through it. Psychologically, physically, emotionally, all of it. So we'll see what happens when it's out. Okay. I love y'all. Bye.
Have you, since Tosh called in, there has been a music video teaser released.
I haven't
Shannon,
seen
have
it
you
yet.
watched
I was
it?
about to say, can we watch it right now?
Absolutely, we fucking can.
Oh, do we watch the
Oh, I haven't seen the
film?
prologue film. I've only seen the MV teaser. Let's watch both.
Okay, we'll start with the prologue because it came out first.
Okay, great. Oh, he's on the ground.
Blair Witch.
So artsy, black and white.
Yeah, this looks like a fucking Blair Witch project.
It does.
Brackets too. Oh my god, Okay.
Oh no.
Kim Jong-un. They should have never taught you how to sing.
We're all doomed. Tosh is correct. We'll never survive. Excuse me, taste your vanilla. That sounds dirty.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I mean, the whole thing is called Peaches.
We're still mulleting. It's real this time, though, it
is real.
appears.
Oh, he
It's
just
not a
turned into
clip-in.
smoke. Oh, that's shirtless. Nope. Oh, tank top. I was deceived. I like the mullet. He looks good.
No, it's very cute.
I mean, he always looks good. I liked the weird neon green mullet that was in the
This might be a clip-in
album.
too, actually, now that I look at it.
It
But
might be.
look how graceful he is.
Ugh, so graceful.
And he is now, I'm happy his arms are now a manageable and appropriate size.
Yeah, they're
that
not
Super
like
M tour time was
Oh my God.
unacceptable.
Too much time in the gym, sir. Too much time in the gym. But this cave is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wherever this was filmed.
Gorge.
Oh man, these high notes.
Oh, bye-bye. He float away.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna make me cry.
The last album made me sob like a little bitch for no reason.
That's
it
true.
would just like make me
it
cry.
did make me really emotional. It did make me emotional.
Okay, let's watch this
Here we
teaser
go.
from yesterday.
Pages. Well, he doesn't have the mullet in this.
Ooh, Hamburg.
Hamburg.
All right. Bing.
SM Entertainment.
November 30th. Okay, I think this comes out in like 3 hours.
It comes out, yeah.
What time is it? It's
6:40.
11:40 a.m. in Seoul, and it comes out at 6 p.m. So
All right. When we wake up
when
tomorrow,
we wake up, we'll
it
have
will
peaches.
be-
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Okay, honestly, I was like, after just seeing the music video teaser, the like little 30 seconds, I was like, okay, great. Yeah, another Kai comeback. Feeling fine about it. Not uncertain for my for my
Mhm.
future. But now, after having watched the prologue film, I'm a little afraid.
Right.
So now I'm going to be going to bed with a bit of fear in my stomach. So
Yeah,
in
so
anticipation of
everyone
the morning.
brace yourselves.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Oh, Kai. Wow. Well, what a way. I'm excited that that's how we'll get to top this year off. He did it to us last year too, like
That's
November,
true.
like just drop it at the end. Like
Mhm.
here's some punishment and some joy for you
Yeah.
from Kai. Because he needs to go to military.
I know. I wonder if this is going. I did kind of assume that this would be followed by an enlistment announcement, but I
So
don't know.
far,
We'll
no.
see. So
But
far,
we'll
nothing.
see. But it's just him and Sehun who have to go now, right?
Uh-huh.
Like everyone else is.
Yeah, everyone else is either out or in.
And I think that Suho is like at under 100 days.
Oh, really?
He's almost back.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
That
I
went by
missed Suho
fast.
so much.
Oh, Suho.
EXO, god damn it. Okay.
I know. I actually, now I remember why I was in my EXO feels the other day, because I saw a picture of Chanyeol in his military musical and his hair looked really fluffy. And I don't know if it's a wig, but he looked adorable. And then I have like a Chanyeol keychain on my keys.
Mhm.
And I've had it since we went to Korea, and it's a little bit worn now, but like his face is not like rubbed off or anything like that. And I was like in line at CVS waiting for my booster shot, and I was just like looking at it, and I was like, EXO.
Oh.
So yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
get your vaccines and your boosters if you can.
Yeah.
Be
might on
safe, y'all.
Anyway.
Think about EXO.
Think about EXO. They'll give you strength. And yeah, thanks to everybody who left voicemails throughout the year. Sorry that we didn't get to them till now, but like we said, we listen to them immediately when y'all call.
Mhm.
It's just whether or not we could fit it into an episode. And today we had enough to make a whole mailbag episode, which is great.
And I really liked this as a retrospective.
Yeah, we
on
got
the
to
year.
relive the
Mhm.
year.
Yeah. Starting the month off right.
So if you enjoyed that and ever want to leave us feels or comments on an episode or anything, 181 AMA K-pop 5 is the number.
For all your fanning needs.
And we'll be right back with a random game. All right, we are back. And this week, the random number generator gave us a band, an instrument band called The Rose.
Yes. We've talked about the Rose a couple of times. I know that
They're covered in our band episode with my husband as the guest. Someone gave us a Rose thing to watch on one of our like watch
when we did a
Patreon
Patreon React.
episodes.
Mhm.
But they were for a member band.
Yes, an actual band. They were under J&. Star Entertainment, or a J&. Star Company. But the members originally got their start busking.
Yeah, two of them were a little duo, and then they went out searching for other members, and then were a trio and got picked up by J&. Star Company. And they recruited a fourth guy.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout their career, they put out 3 singles and 2 EPs. So they had a total of 6 like songs as the Rose, and 2 OSTs is like listed for their main discography. But the big thing with the Rose is, unfortunately, their whole thing fell apart in an unfortunate, messy legal way. They were supposed to open for Halsey on her tour in 2020. That was canceled because of the frickin' pandemic. And then it was announced that the band was suing J&. Star Company because they claimed they'd never been paid before. J&. Star came back and was like, they're all lying, and had been, quote, deceptive and broke integrity. They said the band was being deceptive. So then the oldest member had to go to the military. And when he left for the military, the other 3 members like posted a statement to their Black Rose is the name of their fans. So they like wrote a statement to Black Rose to be like, we're never going to leave you, but we all like, things are weird. We got to go to the military. Like, we promise we'll be back.
Yeah, miss you. See you in a bit.
And so the Hajun and Jaeyoung enlisted late last year, and then the member who's not enlisted yet said in June of this year that, quote, everything's been figured out. We're not under contract anymore. The other members are in the military and we're waiting for them to come out. That's all I can say.
But he did state that the band plans to remain together, so we will just patiently wait to see what happens.
And hopefully, since they're like a real band and they like put themselves together and they ditch this dumb company, hopefully they'll be able to just keep being a band.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch their most popular music video, which is for their single called "Sorry."
That is their debut single, which came out on August 3rd, 2017.
All right, and it has 23 million views. So we will check it out. And the thumbnail has a boy in a bathtub, so I'm very intrigued.
Well, I see that this song was named by Billboard as one of the best Korean pop songs of 2017. So here we go.
All right. Okay, if you would like to watch The Rose, sorry, press play when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God, this song. Of course, this song. Of course, this song.
This is the Rose song.
Right.
The Rose song.
Delicate hoop earring.
Yeah. His voice is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Like the rasp in it, but also the control he has over those little high notes at the end. Like, fantastic.
All right. Is this guy on keys? He's singing. We've got a couple of singers here.
Yes, I remember it when we watched in that Patreon React, they all sang, and we were like, "Oh, good, a whole group of singers, or a group where everyone can sing." A lot of things are happening in this music video. I don't know. It's like a band music video, so sometimes they're in a band and they're playing, and then other times they're like in bathtubs and being dramatic outside of a car.
Yeah, sliding down the car. You know.
Their lead singer is so handsome. They're all very handsome. Look at that face.
I mean, it's a good face.
Good hair.
Yeah. Great jawlines. Great hair. And this, like, the bassist is wearing this very gauzy shirt and they keep, like, backlighting him.
Yeah.
Look at his silhouette. Yes. No, don't burn
burning
things.
the photographs. There's obviously a lot of angst in this music video. It's clearly a breakup song.
Flashes of the girl that's lost and
memories.
Oh no, he's driving this car too fast.
Be careful. Don't drive while emotional.
Oh no.
Smash. Oh, what are we smashing?
Ooh, take your coat off, dramatic.
Oh, I thought that was a desert, but it was a black and white beach.
It looked the same when you can't see the ocean.
Yeah.
The beach looks like nothing.
It does.
Yes. Go.
Those hoop earrings are very nice. Bathtub full of rose petals.
I love piano rock.
Yeah. You really do.
I really do.
It just takes it to the next level.
Yeah.
The rose.
Well, Serve well, roses, and I hope that y'all can get back together soon.
Yeah, as your note said, see you in a bit. Gonna look for
Okay.
Patreon Rex.
Yeah, it's weekly recommendation time, but because it was a holiday, like over things, I have not looked at or done a single freaking thing. Like I don't have no new K-pop, no old K-pop. I had not opened my computer since I edited last week's episode. Like disconnected is me.
I know that. Oh, did that Hyolyn song come out already? I'm trying to think. I will say, as like a addendum to our previous recommendations, the B-side that Wikimiki is promoting with Siesta is called "Who Am I," and I really like it. Like
Ooh,
that's
that's
a song.
something.
That's a song that I think like is a much better follow-up to Cool and Oopsie than Siesta, and I feel like the choreo shows you more of what Wikimiki's actually capable of. I really, really enjoyed that one, although I will say that the costumes they're currently promoting them in are pretty cheap, but that's
Ugh,
okay.
freaking Fantario.
It's
Spent all
still
their
a good
money
song.
buying the old SM building.
I know.
Can't put outfits on
Can't put
Wikimiki.
outfits on Wikimiki anymore. But I will say that like that is great. And also after re-listening to Rush Hour, like I actually have very few complaints about that song. I like it's fine. It's fine. It's a Monsta X song.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was distracted. Say it again.
When we talked about Rush Hour, we were both kind of like, this song is not good and it's not a Monsta X song that I like would vibe with. But after watching it one or two times again, I'm like, actually, this isn't that bad, and I don't really have any. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's just fine.
it is fine.
I have like no. It is not offensive to me, but that's not a recommendation. That's just a commentary. I don't know if I have a recommendation.
I don't know if I have one either because I was trying to find TVXQ like did something. They like finally appeared. I think it was like a Japanese concert or something, but like they showed their faces and they sang these songs, but like I don't know if all the videos have been like removed by now or what. And I don't have anything specific to recommend. I'm just happy that they showed themselves because I missed them.
Yeah, I know. I have been missing them.
TVXQ, The Garden. Will anything come up?
Oh, okay. This hasn't come out yet, but I am excited for this.
Yes, look. 11 days ago, fucking TVXQ came back
Look
to
at those
us.
sparkly pants.
Okay, it looks like some people stole from the Beyond Live. So
Okay,
it was
great.
called TVXQ The Garden.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Janine, you're look at how shiny your costumes are.
Look, it's he's real.
I've missed you so much. One of the only TVXQ blogs that I follow, because they're one of the only ones that exists, was recently posting, like not too long ago, posted a whole bunch of shit from Thank You, from like of him like smoking in the music video and like getting, like the sequence of him like working out. I was like, I missed you and your long hair.
I know, it's been so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess my recommendation is just look back at this year, because that's what we all gotta do now. We gotta figure out what our 2021s is. Like, that's what I gotta watch. My recommendation is go back through my playlist.
Yeah, I
my
have to go
history.
back.
I
mean, I guess we can just leave it at like check out whatever Kai just put out.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's probably
that'll be
deadly.
out.
Brace
And I bet
yourself.
it's-
Be
yeah.
careful.
That's a good one. That's plenty. That's plenty. I'm sure that's plenty.
All right.
All right, that's it. That's it for this week. If you would like to find us, send us your feels. If they don't have to be in voicemail mode, you
not.
can also send them to Twitter, Instagram at AMAKPopPod, emails, AMAKPopPod@gmail.com. You don't have to be like Mara and pay international. You can just email us a voice memo if you want.
I was going to say, Mara, stop paying to call us. Just record yourself on a voice memo and send it to us.
Yeah.
We will get it all the same.
It's fine. Please don't pay long distance to call us. That's no fair. But 181 AMA K-pop 5 is that number. You can also send us things in the mail. P.O. Box 26096, Los Angeles, California 90026. Yeah, those are all our places. We got something really exciting next week. I'm freaking out about it. And
I have to take time to prepare for
I know.
that.
And then it's time for end of the year spectacular stuff, as always. Thanks for sticking with us for another beautiful, overwhelming year of K-pop and nothing much else. And that's it. Love you. Goodbye. See you next week.
Goodbye.
Jonghyun, you're our inspiration.